All right, so today we're diving deep into Chinese electric vehicles.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, and we're going to be exploring like how they went from like being known as kind of like budget friendly to like
Right.
now
Right.
a global force in the auto industry.
Yes.
And we've got sources saying they're really like competing with like Tesla
Wow.
and even European manufacturers.
Okay.
So we're going to be looking at articles that analyze, their rise,
Okay.
government policies that are like shaping the market, and even like head-to-head comparisons with the big players.
Wow. Okay.
You ready to have your assumptions challenged?
Always.
I know I am.
So it's not just hype though, right?
Yeah.
This shift is being driven by like serious investment.
Right.
Chinese manufacturers are investing billions in R&D.
Yeah.
And they're focusing a lot on battery technology.
Okay.
They're pioneering advancements in these lithium iron phosphate batteries. And these are known for their safety and how long they last.
Interesting.
Which is a big deal, right?
Yeah.
Because that directly addresses concerns about range and lifespan.
For sure. Two of the biggest things.
Huge for EV buyers.
Okay, so it sounds like they're not just catching up. They're
Yeah.
trying to like leapfrog the competition.
Yeah.
But it's not all smooth sailing, right? I mean, there's still like a perception gap.
Yeah.
People remember when Made in China
Yeah.
wasn't exactly like a mark of high quality.
You're hitting a key point there.
Yeah.
Even though Chinese EVs are rapidly improving,
Yeah.
shaking off that old reputation,
Right.
it's a challenge.
Yeah.
One of the articles we have actually points this out.
Okay.
It says that building a robust after-sales service network,
Okay.
especially in markets like Europe,
Right.
is crucial.
Yeah. You're spending a lot on a car.
Exactly. Think about it.
Yeah.
You're spending a significant chunk of change on a car.
Right.
You want to know that there's solid support if something goes wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is where established players have a leg up. Their networks are already in place. Yeah. Build over decades.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, like, is that a gap that Chinese companies can close quick enough
Yeah.
to really compete?
It's a good question.
What's interesting is that articles also suggest that they are tackling this,
Okay.
like head on.
How so?
They're partnering with international brands, not
Okay.
just for technology transfer,
Right.
but to learn best practices, customer service and support.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's a smart strategy.
Yeah.
And it's not just about playing catch-up.
Right.
They're also forging their own path.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to design.
Yeah.
A lot of Chinese EVs are turning heads
Yeah.
with their sleek aesthetics. They capture current trends.
For sure.
They're not afraid to experiment and push the boundaries of what an EV can look like.
Yeah, I've seen some of those designs. They're pretty wild.
Yeah.
It's like they're saying, hey, we can be practical and innovative,
Right.
but also stylish.
Yeah.
Let's be real, though. Tech and design are only part of the equation.
True.
The Chinese government is really like throwing their weight behind this whole EV revolution.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They are heavily incentivizing purchases,
Okay.
offering subsidies and tax breaks.
To make it more affordable.
Yeah, to make them more attractive to buyers.
Wow.
And they're not stopping there.
Okay.
They're pouring resources into building this nationwide charging infrastructure.
Wow, that's huge.
It is key to addressing range anxiety
Right.
and making EVs viable for everyone.
Yeah, not just people in cities.
Exactly, not just city dwellers.
That's a major roadblock, I feel like, to
Yeah.
EV adoption, like everywhere.
Yeah.
So it seems like China's taking a holistic approach,
Yeah.
tackling both the supply and the demand.
Yeah.
But even with all these initiatives, there are still like broader challenges
Right.
facing the EV market as a whole.
Yeah. One of the articles we have, it specifically calls out the higher initial cost
Okay.
of EVs
Compared to gas cars.
compared to traditional gasoline cars. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a big barrier, especially in markets that are really price sensitive.
Right.
But it also points out that this gap is shrinking rapidly
Okay.
as battery technology improves and production costs come down.
Right. So it's a classic case of disruptive innovation.
Yeah.
Where the initial cost is higher,
Yeah.
but then over time it becomes more accessible.
Right, as the technology matures and
Okay.
scales up.
It's interesting to see this play out
Yeah.
in real time.
It is fascinating.
It's not just China versus the rest of the world anymore.
Right.
It's a global shift
It is.
towards electric.
Yeah.
And different players are bringing different strengths
Yeah.
and strategies.
Yeah.
And that brings us to, like, I guess, the elephant in the room,
Okay.
Tesla.
Yeah.
You know, they've been the pioneers,
Good disruptors.
the disruptors,
Right.
but the landscape is changing
Drastically.
rapidly.
Yeah.
They're facing pressure not just from European automakers, but now from these Chinese companies as well.
It's interesting.
And each player has a unique approach.
They do.
Tesla's like Silicon Valley DNA is all about in-house development,
Right.
tight control over the technology, and just a relentless focus on innovation.
Yeah.
It's like they operate more like a tech company than a car manufacturer.
I could see that.
They've built their own software ecosystem, their own charging network.
Yep.
They even design and manufacture their own batteries.
Right.
But one of our sources pointed out that this vertically integrated model
Okay.
might have some downsides.
Like what?
It can limit their flexibility and make them slower to adapt to changes in the market.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a really insightful observation.
Yeah.
And it kind of highlights the key difference between Tesla and European automakers,
Okay.
who have decades of experience working with these complex supply chains
Right.
and collaborating with all these external partners.
Yeah.
This more decentralized approach
Okay.
allows them to be more nimble
Right.
and potentially adapt more quickly.
To like consumer demands and stuff.
Exactly.
So it's like a classic battle between like the agile startup
Right.
versus the seasoned veteran.
I like that.
And then you throw the Chinese companies in the mix
Okay.
with their government support,
Yep.
their technological prowess, and their hunger to kind of prove themselves on the global stage.
Yeah, they want to be taken seriously.
Things are getting interesting.
They are.
One thing that stands out from our sources
Okay.
is that even with Tesla's early lead,
Yeah.
European automakers are closing the gap,
Okay. In what ways?
especially in like build quality,
Okay.
interior design,
Right.
and ride comfort.
So they're playing to their strengths.
Yeah,
They're leveraging their deep expertise in automotive engineering.
exactly.
To give a
Be more refined
Yeah.
and luxurious driving experience.
Exactly.
So they're playing to their strengths,
Right.
but also like embracing new technologies
Yeah.
and forging these partnerships.
Yeah, they're not resting on their laurels.
Yeah.
It's a multi-pronged approach that
Yeah.
seems to be paying off.
And let's not forget their commitment to sustainability.
Yeah, that's important.
A lot of European automakers are incorporating like recycled materials
Yeah.
and renewable energy
Right.
into their production.
Appealing to a growing
Yeah.
segment of environmentally conscious consumers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So we've got this convergence of innovation,
Yeah.
experience,
Yeah.
and sustainability
Right.
shaping the market.
It's a global race.
Yeah.
The stakes are high.
But ultimately, it comes down to the consumer.
True.
What are the things that are influencing people's choices
It's
in
fun.
this evolving landscape?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
And it's one that we'll be unpacking in more detail as we continue this deep dive.
Okay.
But one thing is for sure, the decision-making process is getting more complex
Yeah.
as the EV market matures
Mhm.
and the options proliferate.
I can imagine we're moving beyond just brand loyalty.
Right.
You know, just simple comparisons to
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a more sophisticated evaluation
Exactly.
of what each car brings to the table,
Yeah.
the technology, the design, the driving experience,
Mhm.
the environmental impact, and of course, the price.
And the price, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
That all factors in.
So we're going from like horsepower and 0 to 60 to like a whole bunch of other considerations.
This is a holistic evaluation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes this whole discussion so fascinating.
It is.
It's not just about the cars themselves.
Right.
It's about the broader context,
Yeah.
the economic forces,
Mm.
government policies,
Huh.
technological advancements,
Yeah.
and evolving consumer preferences,
Absolutely.
all shaping the future of transportation.
It's a complex ecosystem.
It is.
And understanding those dynamics is crucial
Yeah.
if we want to make informed decisions about our own transportation choices.
For sure,
Yeah.
and be a part of this
Yeah.
exciting,
Mhm.
ever-evolving world of
Yeah.
electric mobility.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that brings us to like the heart of the matter. What's driving these consumer choices
Yeah, in this new EV world.
in this new EV landscape, right?
Yeah.
What's fascinating is it's not just brand recognition or country of origin anymore.
Right. It's not like the old days.
It's much more multifaceted,
Yeah.
practical considerations, personal preferences, economics.
So the old playbook is out the window.
It's out.
We're not talking horsepower and 0 to 60.
Yeah. What are some of the key factors people are weighing now?
Yeah.
Well, our sources point to a few big shifts.
Okay.
One of the biggest is the emphasis on the total ownership experience.
So not just the sticker price.
It's not just about the initial price. No.
Right.
It's about factoring in things like charging infrastructure,
Okay.
the ease of maintenance,
Right.
even the long-term battery life.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like buying a smartphone.
Yeah.
You're not just looking at the cost.
Exactly.
You think about the apps that updates the battery.
It's a holistic evaluation.
Totally. Yeah.
And when it comes to EVs, range anxiety is still huge.
Right. People want to know they can get where they need to go.
Yeah. They don't want to be constantly worried about finding a charger.
Exactly.
This is where Tesla's had an advantage.
Yeah, their supercharger network.
Exactly. Their supercharger network, which is like the gold standard in terms of coverage and reliability.
But one of the articles we have suggests that this advantage might be shrinking.
Really?
Yeah, European automakers are investing a lot
I-
in expanding their own charging networks.
Okay.
And Chinese companies are starting to make inroads too.
So it's becoming a must-have,
It seems like it, yeah.
not just a nice-to-have.
Access to convenient, reliable charging.
Exactly.
Okay, so beyond range and charging,
Yeah.
what else is influencing people?
Well, design features.
Right, the driving
Yeah,
experience.
overall driving experience all still matter a lot.
Okay, so this is where personal preference comes in.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Some people love Tesla's minimalist, tech-forward aesthetic,
Yeah,
while others prefer the more traditional luxury of European brands.
right.
And then you have Chinese EVs pushing boundaries with these bold, futuristic designs.
Yeah, it's like choosing clothes.
Yeah.
You want something that reflects you.
Exactly. You want something that reflects your style.
Makes you feel good.
Right.
And with EVs, there's all this new tech to consider.
It's like choosing a smartphone on wheels.
Yeah.
That's a great analogy.
EVs are so much more connected than traditional cars.
They are inherently more connected,
Yeah.
digitally integrated.
Tesla's built a reputation on that.
They have with their user-friendly interface,
Right.
over-the-air software updates,
Mm-hmm.
advanced driver assistance features.
All that stuff.
But European automakers are catching up. They're leveraging their expertise in ergonomics and user experience.
Okay. To make their systems just as good.
Yeah, to create systems that are intuitive and feature-rich.
So it's a battle on all these fronts.
It is.
Design, technology, user experience.
Yeah,
The bar is being raised.
it is.
Consumers are demanding more.
They're becoming more familiar with EVs.
Yeah.
And they want more sophisticated features.
Right, and that seamless integration with their digital lives.
Exactly.
And we can't forget about performance.
Of course not.
Those early EVs were kind of seen as...
Yeah, sluggish, lacking in range.
Not anymore.
No, today's electric cars can really rival
Yeah.
and sometimes even surpass gas-powered cars.
In terms of...
Acceleration handling, overall driving dynamics.
Okay, so the fun factor is there.
Oh, yeah.
And as battery tech improves,
Yeah.
we can expect even more.
Absolutely.
But the price tag is still a big factor.
Of course.
EVs are still generally more expensive.
Yeah. Upfront, they're more expensive than comparable gasoline cars.
Okay, but is that gap closing?
It is.
Oh, okay.
One of our sources points out that battery costs have been steadily declining,
Okay.
and this trend is expected to continue.
So as production scales up,
Right.
tech improves,
Right.
the price comes down.
Exactly. It's classic disruptive innovation.
Right. The early adopters pay a premium,
Right.
but then it becomes more accessible.
To a wider audience.
Okay.
And it's important to consider the total cost of ownership, too.
Not just that sticker price.
Not just that sticker price.
Yeah.
No, the initial purchase price might be higher,
Yeah.
but the running costs can be much lower.
Okay. How so?
Well, electricity is generally cheaper than gasoline.
Okay.
EVs require less maintenance,
Right.
so it can add up to significant savings over the life of the vehicle.
So you got to look at the bigger picture.
They do.
And with government incentives and tax breaks,
Yeah.
the economic argument is getting stronger.
It's becoming more compelling.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And as we move toward a more sustainable future, governments are pushing for EVs.
They are implementing policies to encourage the adoption of electric vehicles
In a lot of different ways.
in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Direct subsidies, tax credits, regulations that favor EVs over gasoline cars.
Okay, so it's like a perfect storm.
It kind of is.
Technology's advancing.
Yeah.
Costs are coming down.
Yeah.
Governments are supporting the shift.
It feels like a tipping point.
It does.
Yeah,
And what's cool is it's happening globally,
it is. We're seeing innovation and competition from everywhere.
which is good for consumers, right?
Ultimately, yes, it's good news for consumers
More choices, more innovation.
and a cleaner planet.
Yeah. Win, win, win.
Sounds like it.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Right.
There are still challenges.
Yeah, one of our sources points out
Okay.
that the raw materials for EV batteries are in high demand.
Oh, yeah. You need those rare earth minerals.
You do, and this could lead to some supply chain issues
Okay.
and price volatility down the line.
That's a good point. As the demand for EVs grows,
Mm-hmm.
we need to make sure the supply chain keeps up
We do.
and that we're sourcing materials sustainably and ethically.
That's key.
It's a reminder that this transition
Yeah.
isn't just about the technology,
Well
it's
done.
about the whole system.
Yeah, it's about creating a system that is environmentally and socially responsible.
Yeah, and that's where government policy comes in.
Absolutely.
They can shape the market,
They can.
not just with incentives,
Right.
but setting standards for things like battery recycling,
Okay.
promoting sustainable mining,
Right.
investing in research.
For new battery tech.
Yes.
That.
This isn't just about getting rid of gas.
It's bigger than that.
Yeah, we're talking about like a fundamental shift
Yeah,
in how we think about transportation and its impact on the planet.
exactly. And how technology plays into all of it.
Right.
One of the things our sources highlighted
Yeah.
was how this is blurring the lines between industries.
Oh, interesting how, so,
Like car companies are becoming tech companies.
okay.
Energy companies are getting into charging.
Right.
And software is becoming like super
This
critical.
whole driving experience.
It's a whole experience.
There's like a bunch of revolutions happening at once.
Yeah.
And you see collaboration and competition at the same time.
Yeah, you got companies like Tesla being super independent,
Right.
controlling everything.
The battery to the software.
Then you have European automakers
Yeah.
with their huge networks
Yeah. Using the partners.
to speed up development.
And then the Chinese companies with government support.
Yeah, ready to disrupt everything.
It's a crazy mix.
It is.
And it's leading to some cool innovation.
Like, what kind of innovation are you
Oh,
thinking?
things we couldn't have imagined a few years ago.
Yeah, like vehicle-to-grid technology.
Oh, wow. Where the car can power the grid
Yeah, help stabilize things.
and make the whole system stronger.
Right. Or autonomous driving.
Self-driving cars.
Yeah, that can change everything.
Not just personal transportation.
No logistics, deliveries, even public transit.
It's hard to wrap your head around.
Yeah.
But with all this tech talk,
Mm-hmm.
let's not forget about people.
Right at the end of the day, cars connect people.
They let us explore and feel free.
Yeah, and I think the biggest takeaway here
Yeah.
is that there won't be one solution for everyone.
Right.
We'll have all kinds of options.
For different needs.
Yeah, city cars, SUVs, sports cars.
So people can choose what fits them best.
Yeah, their lifestyle, their values, their budget.
And as tech gets better,
Mm-hmm.
we'll have even more options.
More personalized and customizable.
Imagine customizing your car's performance and features.
Yeah, even the interior.
That's a cool vision.
It's becoming a reality.
But as we move towards this electric future,
Yeah,
it's not just about the tech.
it's how we use it to make the world better.
For us and future generations,
That's a powerful message.
it's not just about replacing the engine.
Right.
It's about rethinking the whole system.
Yeah, sustainable,
Equitable.
making life better.
Yeah.
That's the real challenge.
Building a better future.
Not just better cars.
Where transportation is seamless and empowers us.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Mm-hmm.
I want to leave our listeners with a thought.
Okay, I'm listening.
The future isn't something that happens to us.
Okay.
We create it.
I like that.
The choices we make today shape the journey.
That's a good point.
So let's stay informed,
Yeah.
stay engaged,
And keep moving forward.
to a brighter and more sustainable future.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
We'll leave you to think about that. Until next time, keep diving deep.